everybody, I am Spooked tonight, also known as Spooked, and in today's video I'm going to be making a tier list of the Bone Chill event items. So all these items I'm going to be putting into a tier list. So without further ado, let's go to the very bottom, and we're going to be doing calling cards and emblems first. So first up we have, I'm just going to do these two first. We have the Crackling Fire. This one's okay. However, for a reactive calling card, which is what it is, the reactiveness is kind of bad. So I think I'm gonna give this one a B tier. It's not the worst like background ever, but like I said, it's just mid for what it is because it's reactive, but it's barely reactive, especially compared to something else like some of these other ones. This one is the newest one. Look at all the reactiveness in this one, right? Or a Yui's motorbike, right? Super sick. You know, so for what it is, it's kind of trash. So I'm gonna give that B tier. Next up, we have the Frosthook Emblem. This one is alright, I think. It's not that bad. It has a good animation here. The lights glow and stuff, so it's pretty good animation-wise, especially for an emblem. So I'm gonna give this S tier. It's actually pretty good compared to all the other emblems we have. So S tier is where this is one gonna go. Next up, I'm gonna do this banner. We have Dwelf. Dwelf on a Shelf. It's pretty good, especially if you get the reference. So I'm gonna give this one A tier. It's pretty simple. Next up, we have the emblem Ormond Snow Globe. This is okay. It's all right. You know, it's better than some of the other emblems in the game, and it's better than the other emblem in my opinion. So I think I'm gonna give this one B tier, I think. Next up, we have Huntress Holiday banner. This banner is sort of, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of mid. I mean, I don't really think it can put this on like any character to match them with it, right? Usually what I like to do with banners and emblems is I match them with characters. This banner isn't really one you can use to match with any characters. Like, you can even say maybe Huntress, but I don't even think so, because I don't really think it matches her overall vibe. She's not really a character that's represented with the color green. I think Hag would be more of a killer that's represented with that, and this banner's not really good at doing that, so I'm going to give this banner a, I want to say D tier, I really do, or F, but I think I'm going to give it C for now. Evil Snow Cone. This is the last emblem. This one's pretty okay. It's just not that crazy to me because I think the Snow Globe one's better. So I'm going to give this one C tier. I don't know, it's just mid. Next up, we have Ice Sword, and I am going to be showing this off in a game as well. But I mean, I've already played with this, but I will be showing gameplay of it so you guys can see what it looks like in game. However, I think this weapon is one of the better ice weapons that you can actually get. The only problem is that it's very long, so if you're worried about like using to lose, this weapon might not be the best one for you to bring, because you can definitely get sane over tall loops, but visually I think this weapon is really good looking, so I'm going to say this weapon is S tier. Moving on, we have the Shock Stick. This Shock Stick is, in my opinion, kind of trash. The reason for it is because we have the Glycokin, I think I said that right, I'm not sure, but the Sugar Stick, right, for Doctor, and I think for a see-through weapon, that one's way better than this one. And it's kind of just like, why would you run this one over that one? You know, this one's big and clunky and looks like trash compared to the other one. Out of all the other ice weapons, it's not the worst one, but I don't like it really. I don't think it's that great. So I think I'm going to give this one probably B tier. Ice Hammer. This is for Hillbilly, and he already has a Ice Hammer. This one is more visually updated. It's like a 4K version of the other one that he has, but I don't know. This one's not as big as it looks, you know. He has way bigger weapons than this, so it's not that bad per se. I think it's okay. So I'm gonna give it like A tier, I guess. It's not horrible. Yeah. Next up, we have Skull Merchant's Blades, and I'm not actually gonna put this low. This one is really good. It's really, really good. It's like competition is like the Blight Ice weapon. It's very, very clean. This one is easily S tier. And I don't think I have to explain why. You guys are seeing it in game right now. It's pretty good. It's really, really good. I'm not gonna lie. This thing is really nice for sure. Next up, we have the Dredge weapon. Oh yeah, this is S tier, by the way. I don't know if I said that. I forget already. Anyways, next up we have Dredge weapon. The lore behind this is kind of cool because basically he got it from it shows it right here. He reached out from a realm of eternal ice to grab it, right? So he got it from a realm that's completely made of ice. So lore-wise, this weapon's really cool. However, in-game, it looks like ass. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, the picture for it here looks really good, right? But the in-game, when you're actually using it in-game, it looks awful. Like, it's so big and clunky, and, like, the ice doesn't even, like, I don't know, it just looks like trash. This is F tier. I hate it. Fix it. It looks like ass. Like, seriously. Next up, we have the Twins weapon. This weapon's actually pretty good. I kind of want to put it with the Night Sword and the Merchant weapon in S tier. It's pretty nice. I do think it's kind of bigger than both of these though. So keep that in mind. But compared to other Twins weapons, it's really not that big. Like seriously, it's not that big. So I mean, just because it's kind of clunky a little bit, I'm gonna put it in A tier. But if you don't mind how clunky it kind of looks sometimes, I think it's definitely an S. Next up, we have Houndmaster's Frost Eyes. This one is so bad. I hate this. It's horrible. Compared to all the other Frost Eyes in the game, this one's trash. It's really, really bad. It's not as bad as Dredge's. Dredge's is definitely the worst in the entire game, but yeah, I just don't like it. First off, the eyes on it in game looks really, really bad, and I'll show you what I mean. But also, it's a full torso, so you can't change the top that she's wearing. So, and I know that's because that's how they designed the killer, but it's still really bad because you can't match this with anything. It just looks awful, and it's always going to look awful, so F tier. Frosty Eyes on Unknown. This is really good. This is an A tier. I would put it in S because Frosty Eyes, and it's probably one of the better Frosty Eyes, but overall I don't think it's that crazy, so it stays in A tier. But this would definitely be an S compared to all the other Frosty Eyes. However, for the time being, it's just Frosty Eyes at the end of the day, so, and you can't really match anything with it either, similar to Houndmaster, but that's just because they don't have any blue cosmetics yet. But it's pretty good, so A tier. I don't really have too much to like say about it, so moving on. David's coat. David's coat is pretty nice. I like it because he has a gold chain. It's one of the better sweaters, I think, out of the bunch, but I don't know, it's not that crazy. I'm just gonna have to give it probably A tier. You can make a couple of customs with it, so it's not horrible, but I don't know, it's, like I said, it's not really perfect. There's definitely perfect sweaters in here that I'll get to later, but this one's probably A tier. Adams. This one I don't like. I don't know why. It's not like the theme of the sweater with it having this weird color or anything. I don't think that's that bad, because like David has it too. I think the thing with this one with me is that Adam has better sweaters. Like he already has sweater cosmetics, and I just don't think this one's that great compared to them. I don't know. I'm just gonna give it B tier. It's not awful, it's just not crazy, and also color-wise, like these other ones have cool colors on them and shit, and like they have different colors. This one's just mostly dark blue. You have like no white, like you have white, but like not like with how Serena has white on hers. Like there's no fading colors, that's what I'm trying to say. It's just all dark blue and navy blue. There's no fading on it, so I don't know, just kind of bad. So B tier. Serena sweater. This one is pretty nice, and I know people are gonna be mad at me for not putting this in S because I know a lot of Serena mains love this sweater, like really, really, really bad. But I don't know. Me personally, I think there's a better sweater than this, which we'll get to later, which makes this one not S tier in my opinion. So I'm gonna put it in A. It is cool because she has a little gold bracelet and stuff, but I don't know. It's good. It's just not the best, so A tier. Hattie's. This one kind of makes me sad. I do like it. It's not bad, but it's not great, right? Hattie needs good cosmetics, and this is not really. It's good. It's good, but it's not great, right? I think this one has to go in B tier, right? It's not as interesting as Zarina. I think it's better than these two guys, though. But I don't know. It's just not great, so I'm gonna say it's B tier. I would want to put it in A tier, but I don't know. It's not as good as Zarina's, so B. Megs. This one's pretty good. I don't know. I think it's just Meg doesn't have any sweaters like this, really. Like, she has her Christmas sweater, right? But I don't know, like, her lawn sleeves look longer for some reason in this. I don't know if that's just me or something, but they look different than the other Christmas sweater that she has. And I think it looks good for some reason. Like, I don't know if I'm just bugging or something, but I think this is an A tier with Zarina. I know that's crazy, right? Because how much different is it from Hattie's? Like, barely. But it's just that weird feeling with it that makes it feel like it's different, which is why I'm putting it in A tier. Lastly, we have Vitaria's, right? I haven't said an S tier sweater yet. This is the S tier sweater. Let me explain myself, right? Before everyone yells at me for not putting Zarina's an S. Vitaria's is an S because the colors on this thing are insane. It has so many colors, and it has trees on it. Like, it has trees, it has the aurora on it. I think I said that right, maybe not, I don't know, but the colors on this look so good. And this is like probably the best sweater in the whole game, except for Cheryl's, because I'm a Cheryl Glazer and I don't care. But this is like really, really good. Like, this is really good for a sweater. Like, they knew what they were doing with this one. They literally cooked with this sweater, like, straight up. Next up, we have the Charm. I saved this one a little bit later. I almost forgot about this. I'm not even gonna lie. The Charm is basic as hell, and you only get one of them. So why? Like, why is this even here? Who knows? It shouldn't even be here. And the Charm is, it's pretty bad. Like, I don't even know where to put this. Like, probably F. It's horrible. It's just a crow with a snowball, and that's it. They could have done so much better. They could have done like a Christmas tree, like evil Christmas tree or something. Like, I don't even know. Just this is horrible. Like, where's the creativity in this? It's trash. Yeah. Moving on. We have the Huntress skin, the full thing. I was thinking about ranking each one of these individually, but I don't know if that's fair because they're full outfits. So, full outfit wise, I'm gonna give this skin an A tier. It's pretty good. I think her body is an S because her body alone gives her this ski mask type of thing. And it's really good. You can make so many customs with it, but as an overall skin, I think it's probably A tier. The things that kind of push it not into S, because it would be S if the mask and the weapon were better. The mask and the weapon are so bad. This mask sticks out so much, and it doesn't even look good either. Like, it's kind of mid, to be honest. Like, I don't know. And this weapon, you'd think it would be good, right? Oh my god, new smallest Huntress weapon, right? Meta weapon. No. The thing sticks out so much. It's so wide. It's like her widest weapon. Absolutely trash. So it makes the skin not go in S and stay in A. Otherwise, if the mask and the weapon were better, it would definitely be S. Nia skin. I feel the exact same way as a Huntress one. I think the skin as a whole is probably an A. Everything matches well. It looks good, right? The problem with this, though, is, in my opinion, the beanie. Right? It looks good, but then you realize there's a ponytail on it. Why didn't they just make this a short-haired Nia headpiece? If she had short hair here, and that's it, I think it would look so much better. It would really make the skin a full S tier. But just because she has like a ponytail and it's super long and it just looks very weird in game, I don't like it. And the ponytail physics are also like really bad too, and it clips through some of her other torsos. It's just, I don't know, it kind of just ruins the skin for me. Like, I would put it in S if either one, she didn't have a ponytail, or two, they actually made her ponytail actually have physics and then just go through all of her shirt cosmetics that she has. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. So, yeah, that's where I rank all of these items from the Winter Bone Shell collection in a tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm going to show the tier list fully put together here right now. So yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed. This video kind of took some time to do because I had to make the entire tier list by myself because no one made a tier list for this yet. So yeah, but I'm hoping you guys enjoyed, and peace out.